Hello everyone, my name is Rekha Bandwal. Today we will see the dbms topic in that three level schema architecture. They having the three levels. First one, external level, conceptual level, and internal level. In that, the external level means it is also the view level. The external layer also refers to as the view level or user interface level in the topmost layer of the architecture. Means in the three level schema architecture, it is the topmost layer which is represent the part of database system that interact directly with end users, applications and external systems. Means it is the first step or first level in the topmost layer in the three level schema architecture. It is represent the database system interact directly with end users. Means in this external level, the logical view means the external consists external which defines the logical view of the specific user group or application. Each external schema present a tailor-made view of the database. Means in that the external schema defined using high-level data model and query language that suitable for the need of preference of individual users. Means in that it is the external level where the in this figure I have shown the external schema. In these two external layers are present after the conceptual level. External level is present. Second level is conceptual level. Conceptual level. The conceptual layer, also known as logical level or conceptual schema, is the intermediate layer of the architecture. It is represent logical structure and organization of the entire database system, independent of any specific implementation, details or physical store consideration. The conceptual layer consists of a single conceptual schema which serves as a global integrated view of the entire database. Means in this conceptual level, they provide a unified and consistent representation of the underlying data, serving as a common reference point for all users, applications, and external system access the database. And also, it is a conceptual schema defines the logical structure of the data, including entities like attribute, relationship, constraints, and integrity. And also it is integrity rules means it is also using a in the database while using the conceptual data model such as the entity relationship model or the unified modeling language. The conceptual level provide a unified and consistent representation of underlying data, serving as a common reference point for all users applications as external accessing the database. Means in this figure we have shown the conceptual level. It is an in that the it contains first database after the internal level where physical data has stored. We will see in the next point what is the external level and also conceptual level and external level and it is the three level schema architecture. So in this we have to know what is an uh, internal level and conceptual level. So last one is uh, internal level means in that it is also storage level means physical data has stored in the internal level. And also bottommost layer of the architecture means it is bottom layer. It represent the physical storage and organization of data within the database system, including data structures, access method and storage allocation mechanism. So in this internal layer consists of internal schema which depends how data is stored, index state, and access on the underlying storage devices like disk. So in this internal level are typically implemented using low level data model and storage structures that are specific to the dbms platform and underlying hardware architecture. So internal schemas are optimized for efficiency, performance, and resources utilization, taking into account factors such as data compression, indexing, strategic, and storage allocation algorithm. So in this, after the database, the bottom layer, it is an internal level, which is also known as physical level, and conceptual level, which also known as the logical level, and internal level also known as the view level. So the three level schema architecture, they having some advantages and disadvantages. So we will see what is the advantages. Here are in the three level schema architecture, they are having various advantages. Means in that the primary advantages of DBMS three level schema architecture is independence. All the three levels are separate from one another. Means in that they having the changes in first level, they not affect on the another level. So data independence uh, they're having. So the three levels are in that three levels, they not dependent on each other. Means if some changes are we do in the internal level, they not depend or change the data in between two levels. So it having the data independence, and the as a result we can update one layer without affecting the others, such may scale separately, allowing the database to perform better while also handling more. So because of layer are separated in three level design, it is easier to maintain. Means their level are not dependent on each other, so it will easy to manipulate data. So the three level schema architecture having various advantages. In that they're having some disadvantages. These strategies can be challenging and costly for large corporations because it require a lot of efforts to set up and maintain. So the levels has having some costly or cooperation because require a lot of efforts. So the it is having the disadvantages of uh, three level schema architecture, and also the three level schema architecture, they depend uh, on each other. So it has the having the means the data which changes in the first layer, they not effect on the second layer. So data not depending on the layers has saved. So in that they having some disadvantages. It can also cause delays and errors if the data is not properly translated between the various components, and also it can also be difficult to ensure that only authorized individuals have access to sensitive um, the sensitive data is having the disadvantages in the three level schema architecture. So in this three level schema architecture, we have to know what is in this database. We have to know the what is mean by database, and what is mean by database management system, and also the schema. We have to know what is the database. So database is a collection of organized data that is stored in a way that allows for efficient retrieval and manipulation. Databases are designed to manage large amount of data, provide the integrity, and supports multiple uses. So the database having the some features like data organization, and some uh, retrieval, data security. So in that the database as having some advantages. So a database management system, you have to know the what is meant by database management system. In that database management system is software that allows you to define, create, maintain and manipulate database, and it acts as intermediary between the users and the database, providing a layer of abstraction and modifying, simplifying management. And also the key features of databases like data storage, data security. I hope after the watching this video we consider or we understood what is the three level schema architecture and also their three levels, and it is the figure to how to data has layer having the labels, bottom level, top level, middle level, and how database retrieve the database. So watching this video, this concept of three level schema architecture will be clear. So I hope you understand the three level schema architecture, and thank you for watching this video.